What's up guys, Dark Dally here playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and today I want to do part 4 of my best outfits and customization. I do most of these based on the ones you guys send me. I try to do as many outfits as I can, and I think it's really cool to show off subscribers' outfits. Today we have a lot of black. We have 3 very different and unique black outfits, and then we have this one here. Now, as it happens, I just thought of this actually. 3 out of these 4 were sent to me by patrons. I talk a lot with those guys, and if you want to know more about how you can become a patron, you can check out my Patreon link in the description of the video below. I'm starting to put a lot more exclusive videos and content up for them on the Patreon page. It's pretty cool, and we hang out and play a lot. Anyway, 3 of these outfits are from those guys, and let's get on with this. This one here is based on what a security contractor might wear in the Middle East. A friend of mine has worked for security contractors in the Middle East, and I said to him, what, realistically, what would they wear? And so I'm going to give you the what and the why behind this. Let's go to this here. Let's check out the full outfit. He gave me guidelines and the reasons they wear what they wear, and then I kind of chose some of it myself. And so this is pretty realistically what a security contractor in the sandbox might use on a day-to-day basis, and I'll tell you the what and why behind it. I said. All right, so let's start at the top and work our way down. Nothing special in head or body details. I did choose some tattoos. You can choose whatever you want. Well, let's just see for the sake of seeing. What did I choose? I chose Honorous and Battlefield Cross. Let's go down here to clothes. Now, one thing he did say, because like I said, he's worked for security contractors before. He said they're not going to have any camo, and it's to separate themselves from military. So no camo. What I chose was, I chose the Commando top. He said something like a long sleeve shirt or a polo shirt or Commando. He said it would be fine. I chose a Commando top in olive drab. Now, I do think this looks pretty sweet altogether. I chose the IBA, and I chose it in coyote brown. Cargo pants, just cargo A. I do believe that's one thing he specified, something cargo-y with, generally no knee pads, no camo, of course. So I chose cargo A pants in coyote brown. I chose hiking shoes in olive drab. Let's go down here to accessories, and I will tell you about the weapons. We will get to weapons on this one, as some of these will include weapons. For the eyewear, Pointman specs, he said generally some kind of shooter glasses. I chose the Pointman specs. Let's go down to face wear, none. Headwear, none. Just earpiece. What did I choose? Olive drab, just to blend in. Handwear, Oakley Pilot in black. And I chose the Sapper Pack. He said, really, the backpack is up to you. So I chose Sapper Pack. It looks quite nice with this. And I chose it, I believe in, yes, coyote brown. Patches, that's up to you. Whatever patch you want to run, no patch, whatever. Let's have a look at the weapons. I asked him what kind of weapons would a overseas contractor be using. He said generally, you see a lot of M4s, G36, and AKs. He said are the main ones you see. He said if you're using an AK, he said generally no attachments at all. They're generally pretty beat up and well worn, and they don't have attachments. He said M4s and G36s are really common. I said, what kind of attachments? And he said generally something like a red dot sight, a laser pointer, and a grip. And that's what we have here, a pretty basic setup for a G36. This is something that you would see over there. Let's have a look at the parts I used. I used the extended butt stock. I used the EXPS3 sight. This is definitely something you see a lot. And 30 round magazine. I chose a nice standard, just regular kind of vertical foregrip that you see a lot. The laser sight, standard barrel, and a V2 compensator. Now, for the other weapon, I chose a super shorty. Why did I choose a super shorty? Because I asked him, I said, what about a secondary weapon? And he said they wouldn't have a secondary weapon. He said, you're just going to have one weapon. So what I did was I chose a super shorty, which is the most useless weapon in the game because it won't even fire past 20 meters. And what I did was, so I chose a super shorty and I colored it dark earth just to blend in. Basically, it's a placeholder. It's not actually a weapon you use. It's because you have to have a secondary weapon equipped. So I simply got the most useless little tiny itty bitty weapon and blended it in. Just pretend it's not there. It's just a placeholder. If you follow me, I think you do. All right, and then for the pistol, I chose the SIG P227. I think a Glock would be a more realistic choice, but as there are no Glocks in the game, 6 Sauer is a pretty common weapon for any kind of use like this. So I just chose just a very basic black one with a suppressor. All right, let's move on to the next one because we spent quite a bit of time on this. Thanks again to my friend. Thanks for his insight into this outfit. All right, Let's move on to Midas. This one was sent in by Martin Victor. Now, he didn't give me the exact description. He didn't give me a list of everything that was in this outfit. He just sent me a picture, and I built it from the picture, but I think I nailed it right on. He didn't give me a theme for this either, but I just thought this was such a cool looking outfit. This is the first of the 3 black outfits we have today. Let's have a look at what goes into this one. It's just a cool looking outfit. All right, tops, Cry Combat shirt in the black multicam. The vest, we got a Molly in black, multicam black as well. Pants, Cry Precision in multicam black. Footwear, I chose hiking shoes in black. And let's go down to accessories here. We have no eyewear. We have the Echelon goggles in black to get that cool black balaclava look. And then no headwear, just the black earpiece, which you won't see. Kevlar gloves in black. Standard issue backpack in black. And this creates a cool kind of, I don't know what kind of theme this would fit, but it's a cool look. It's definitely a cool look. All right, so thanks Martin Victor for that outfit. Now here on Holt, this was sent in by one of my patrons, Anders. So thanks so much, Andy, for sending this in. He was bored one night and he asked, he said, "Hey, I'm bored. What can I do?" I said, "Well, why don't you research me a cool Russian Special Forces outfit?" Now, I want to mention I've had several submissions of various Spetsnaz and other kinds of Russian Special Forces outfits, one of which was actually sent in by one of my subscribers who is from Russia, and his was very detailed, and I want to go over his. Just so you know, Avetis, I will go over yours at a later date because you put a lot of work into that one. First, let's have a look at Andy's take on the Russian Special Forces. He did a bit of research on the internet, and this is what he came up with. He also included weapons. I'll just put that out there right now. Let's go ahead and have a look at this outfit while I talk about that. He did give the basic weapons you would think they would use. Dragunov, AK-12, possibly the SR-3M, and set them up how you like. This is mostly about outfits, not so much about weapons. All right, so let's have a look at this. This is a tight looking outfit, and you don't see people using this camo a lot, and I think this looks good. Well, anyway, let's get into it, guys. All right, so for the tops, he chose Fleece with the TeknoAXE LE camo. For the vest, IBA in Coyote Brown. For the pants, Cargo B, also with the TeknoAXE LE. Footwear, hiking boots in black. Let's have a look at the accessories. For the accessories, he chose the Oakley SI Ballistic M frame, the matte black and gray. Facewear, one hole balaclava in black. Headwear, patrol cap in black. Headsets, headset C in black. There's a lot of black today, guys. And then handwear, the Nomex gloves in, you guessed it, black. And then the ANPRC 150 backpack, and this is the TeknoAXE LE. And then we put a Russian flag patch on there because this is like a Russian Special Forces build. And I think this came together pretty well. Even if you're not like role-playing as Russian Special Forces, this outfit just looks really, really tight. I like this a lot, and I'll probably run this at some point. I really like the look of this one. One thing I realized that I did forget to do was I forgot to go to Midas and show you guys the full outfit. So here's the full outfit that we were looking at on Midas with the Echelon goggles. Now let's go on to the last one. Weaver's outfit here, which was submitted by Agent Costly. And this is, we got a lot more black here. So yeah, this is kind of an all black outfits episode. And this one is actually based on what he wears, he says, when he goes hunting. Now, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought that was an interesting twist. I always like when people send me outfits that they actually wear in real life to some extent. He specified no facial hair. He specified black ponytail. Yeah, hair color black. He said ice guard just because it adds some cool aesthetic touch. And then for body details, he said the Billy face paint, just again, aesthetic. He thought it looked kind of cool. Penance tattoo over here. Nordic tattoo over here. Let's have a look at the clothes that he chose. And apparently this is basically realistic to what he wears when he goes hunting. Top is a fleece and black. No vest. Pants, just regular jeans, no knee pads in blue. Footwear, hiking boots in Coyote Brown. Looking at the accessories, we have the Oakley SI Straight Jacket Fire. Facewear, cigarette, and man after my own heart. And then headwear, we got the Polar Fleece Beanie in black. For headsets, we have the earpiece in black. Handwear, he chose sniper gloves in sandstone, backpacks, the ANPRC 150 in olive drab, and then he chose the wolf patch. This seems to be a popular patch. A lot of people choose this. You know, the patches, that's totally up to you. But I think this is a pretty tight put together outfit. Let's check it out in the full view here. All right, guys. So here's the 4 outfits that we got submitted today. I'm quite fond, especially of this one here, this Russian outfit. I really like this. This is something I'll probably use. And I'm also really fond, definitely, of this security contractor outfit. This is another one I'll definitely be using. Thanks to everyone who sent in outfits. I have a lot of submissions. If you didn't see your outfit here, don't worry. It may be in a future video. You know, I get outfits sent to me on Discord. That's generally where I pick these from. They're easier to pick them out. So if you want to submit an outfit, submit it to me on Discord. The link to my Discord is in the description of this video below. You could also put it in the YouTube comments, and I may or may not see it. I do prefer direct descriptions of, you know, details of what's in the outfit as opposed to just pictures. It's hard to work from a picture. And yeah, so submit them to me. Maybe you'll see it in a video if I can get to it. I kind of choose them on a random basis. I don't really pick favorites. Although I do try to put, if I'm making an episode of this series, I do try to pick outfits that contrast with one another or go together in one sense or another. For instance, this episode was mostly black outfits of various types. I think next episode we're going to do ghillie suits. I think next we'll have a ghillie suit episode. So I might go through and pick out the best ghillie suits that I find. We'll see what happens in the next best outfits and customization video. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to tell me what you think of these outfits and what outfits you kind of like to wear. What kind of themes you like to run. Here we have very different themes: Russian Special Forces, hunting, security contractor, and just a cool looking outfit. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been a real pleasure. I'm Dark Dally. I will catch you guys next time.